الو 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 الو. اوكي.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Leverkusen.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Bellingham. Played back. Played out wide. That's tidy. Ball driven towards the far post. Climbs up big! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Bayer Leverkusen have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rafinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bayer Leverkusen are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a shot! Off the post! He can get that clear. Bellingham. He's in a great position. Oh, a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power. Bayer Leverkusen can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Foot in. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Haaland. Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. He's picked his way through, he's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. That is some save from Khan! Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a climb! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bayer Leverkusen have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And this is Marmouche. He could be in here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now that's well seen too. And he's only too happy to take that back. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving through the middle. Shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Bullet clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. It's run loose, this time surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Goes for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the
Real chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He's found some space, and he's there to belt it away. Knocks it out wide. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to Haaland! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That is good alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Bellingham, looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to...
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
It's a mighty effort! Eto'o herring after the ball here. And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. Oh, they can break here. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. O'Shea. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking tidy in possession here. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So late,
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
morning
Great
wake
ball,
nalladhe.
and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro.
തോന്നണ കാര്യമല്ല അങ്ക്
Pass
ഡ്യൂട്ടി
just keeps it ticking over.
തോന്നുന്നു വരും തോന്നുന്നു
Kaká
പോവാ.
climbs up big. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
കുറച്ച് നിൽക്കാം.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now,
Chad.
Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
ആടോ ലൈഫിലല്ല ഞാൻ ലൈഫിലാണ് മറ്റോ ഫോണൊന്നും എടുത്തിട്ടില്ലേ?
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that could cost them. Mbappe
Absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 9, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 11, Batistuta.
That's a little off target. It's played through for him, and he cuts out the supply. Not going up front in a hurry. Bayer Leverkusen close now to seeing this one through to the end. Haaland!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's been cut out, well played.
Time.
And he can clear it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Costa Curta cuts it out. And that will be it. Bayer Leverkusen have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Bellingham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the
Just a quick
match,
announcement.
and
It is now
deservedly
time for
so.
a special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so...
That is Stuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. Delivered in. Now it's Shevchenko, and he plays one through. Now it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Nicked it back promptly. And he's in on goal. Bayer Leverkusen so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. An instinctive delivery. He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! Boom, header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Shevchenko knocks it into space. Oh, it's played into the area. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. It's run loose here. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's heaved it away. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And pull it! It's hit the upright. And That has fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. It's a pretty loose pass. O'Shea. Fullet. James makes the interception. Maldini gets across to intercept that. And it's O'Shea. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Bayer
2 added
Leverkusen
minutes
have
has been
penetrated
indicated.
for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Bayer Leverkusen leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robertson being still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Mbappe. That is a crunching tackle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's well seen too. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an empty...
Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
White. Fullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is lovely. And he lines up a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Khan getting this one clear. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That's been intercepted, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, super ball! That looks a decent ball. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vieira picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And this is a quick reminder to let you know.
How would you
that you'll be
summarise
able
what
to
we've
catch
seen today then,
today's
Jim?
match
Well, that was a
broadcast
hard-fought
live on
win
our club's
with
FM
a defensive
station.
masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field.
Decent shot! It's bounced back off the post. Knocks it into space. Crosses it in. He's got full. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pinches it off him. Lewandowski. Now it's De Bruyne. O'Shea. It's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
There will be a throw-in. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well cleared. He's going to be disappointed with that.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass. Howson cuts out the pass. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. By Leverkusen, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And Robertson. 15 minutes till half-time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira. Boucher. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. That pass has been well intercepted. That looks a decent ball. Fired deep towards the back post. Probing pass. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Bebeto. Howson is there to clear. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Goal by Leverkusen! A goal at a really telling moment.
There will be 1 minute at a
And
time.
a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
And now
By
I'd just like to
Leverkusen,
read out
happy to
our
have the
fan
lead
club
in a
members who are
tight old
celebrating
game.
their
Half-time,
birthdays today.
1-0. So off we go once more. Bayer Leverkusen carrying a one-goal lead. Now he's off and running. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitutions taking place.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Threads one in. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Palmer. O'Shea is someone so often referred to. And Shevchenko! This time, surely! It's wide, but only just.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nice looking ball. Well, that's well seen too. Bayer Leverkusen perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zico. Bebeto. Lewandowski. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bebeto. Zico. Lahm has it out wide and in space. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Robertson. Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Conte. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Xabi Alonso.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Haaland. Hullet. And Hullet! And it's there! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Coming on the field, number 11.
And when the man... And we're done. Bayer Leverkusen pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they...
Akshay, hi bro.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Leverkusen.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, we have here, Jim, a player who is just so easy on the eye, the mesmerising Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, he's a player who inspired a whole generation with his unique approach to the game, the creativity, the elegance, the artistry. There's never been anything like him.
A genuine one-off. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Bullet. Quarter of an hour played. Now, can they get him away? Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Luis Suarez looking for the run. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got full. Oh, off the bar. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. White. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bayer Leverkusen yet to have an attempt on goal. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bullet. Vieira. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Thinks about the... That is Snuta! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Hullet. Hullet plays it in. That has been knocked clear. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bergkamp. Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted. And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.